High-tech will come even more. The universities in the raw material that comes from there, from those kids every year, will put Cascais even more in the map, in new technologies, and in things that you and I don't know yet, because the world is changing so fast. But I believe that those are the main business that we are focusing on.
And can you describe the situation around this smart city, so what it could be, how it could look like?
So the deputy mayor always says, and I believe he's right, we only talk about smart cities because we build stupid cities, right?
Okay. Yeah, actually, well, you need to change something.
And smart cities is not only to connect and about connectivity and about the new technologies talking to your smartphone. It's much more than that. For example, we have a smart bin over there for you to put your garbage, and it automatically divides the garbage for a category, and it connects with the guy that will collect the garbage, and all of the bins across the city, they are talking with the system, and the route of the truck that will pick up that garbage will do a smarter route to pick up the garbage. Less gasoline, less time, more efficient, you know? And smart cities it's everything. It's having a control center for all police forces and civil protection and so on. Everything connected in the same space, and we have it in Estoril. And automatically you can control all the CCTV cameras, all the police, all the civil protection and so on. So examples are enormous about everything, you know. But in the future, and in tourism, that MUPI, that standard over there, probably will tell you that of our 18 museums, you shouldn't go to Paulo Rego because you have a queue of 10 minutes, but you can go to the Ocean Museum, there's no queue over there. And he will talk to you, you know? So the possibilities are enormous, and we are working in a variety of things, and in sustainability, etc., etc., etc.
You've mentioned that you were born here in Porto.
Yeah, I lived 3 very happy days in Porto. My mother was there, but no, I'm from Cascais ever since, and I've lived here ever since.
Mm-hmm. And what do you like the most here?
In Cascais?
Yeah.
The people. The people. You look to the people, and usually I say people from Cascais, they walk different, they talk different, they dress different, and we are different, and we are proud of that.
Absolutely.
We dress like we are almost in holidays, but working a lot every day. But the people of Cascais, it's the person, I can say a personality of someone from Cascais, it's someone that loves to talk, loves to host, loves to show you around, and yeah, it's a thing about Cascais, this atmosphere, the ocean always next to us, and we've been hosting forever. The king started that, and then Fausto Figueiredo and Estoril. As you know, we were a neutral country during the World War, so we hosted all the exiled kings from Europe here in Cascais and Estoril. And I believe the history showed us that we are just like that. We are people that loves to host, loves to create, loves to innovate. So what I love the most about Cascais? The people, then our territory. The territory is amazing. It's clean, it's safe.
It's very different.
It's different, and you feel it different.
Absolutely.
The weather, we have 300 days of sun, and that makes you smile every day. When you go home and you are driving in your car or walking or on a bicycle, you are smiling, because how can you not smile with this, right? The food is outstanding. Our gastronomy, it's very, very good, based on the Mediterranean.
What is your favorite locations?
I can, look, the mayor is there. That's our mayor, Carlos Carreiras, so he's the one that's been changing Cascais forever. So my favorite locations, I love all the restaurants next to the shore. I love ones inside Cascais in Alcabides. The gastronomy is amazing. The service is amazing. You won't find that very expensive, because it's international terms, it's not very expensive. but you will find the gastronomy absolutely amazing. The wine is very good. The Portuguese wine is very good. So, yeah.
A few days ago, I bought the monkfish liver here in Mercado, and it's just 10 euros for like the whole liver, and we grill it. We cover it by honey, so it's like maybe the best food I ever tried here in Portugal.
And imagine the fish comes from here. Those boats are fishermen boats, and every day we have fresh fish on our tables, and that's absolutely amazing. So we consider that we have the best fish in the world that flies every day from here to the best restaurants in New York. Every day. Isn't that amazing?
I didn't know about that. Mr. Miguel mentioned that Ronaldo, Johnny Depp invest something here in Quinta de Marinha. So yeah, could you tell us more about this?
About famous people?
About the celebrities who moved, about the celebrities who invest.
Back in the days, and it still goes that way. People from around the world, they choose Cascais to live. And celebrities, they are no exception. They are people as well. Ronaldo just bought a house here in Cascais, and a few other players. They just bought a house here in Quinta da Marinha. Also Bernie Ecclestone, the owner of Formula One. Johnny Depp, he owns a house also here in Cascais. But King Juan Carlos I, he lived from Spain, he lived in Cascais. All other kings from Romania, they lived here in Cascais as well. Ian Fleming wrote his first lines of 007 when he was a spy in the Palacio Hotel in Estoril. So famous people have been all over Cascais, and they will continue to come here because they feel at home, they feel safe. Nobody will approach them on the street because, yeah, we are used to host celebrities in Cascais from the variety of international events that we have here. So, yeah, they will continue to choose Cascais.
In this particular square, I did a picture with the president, Marcelo, last year.
Yeah, so our president also lives here.
He lives here, yeah.
And he swims here every day.
Every day, so I've met him other days, yeah.
Yeah, he lives here every day, and he walks sometimes with no security, no bodyguards. And, with a towel, blue bathing suit, and he just goes there to swim.
That is something about the safety, so you can see that how safe is here. Actually, I feel it because we can talk a lot about the ratings, but in the end of the day, you should feel how safety is here. Honestly speaking, I'm living in a gated community, but anyway, I don't close my doors. There. One day I forgot my key inside, so I just cross the garden and enter through terrace. So, and I have never faced any crime situation here.
Yeah, the thing is as you say, it's not the statistics of safety. It's about you feeling safe, and you know that if you are walking with your phone, you won't be robbed, or with your watch, or with your wallet in your hand. You can cross from here to the station, no problem at all, right? And it's the perception of safetyness. And the mayor invested a lot in safety and security. So we have 3 police forces, 2 national ones and 1 local police.
They speak English?
They speak English, yeah. And then the mayor, he provides everything. Buildings, cars, boots, guns, everything. Because we want those policemen to feel good with the best material possible. So if they feel good, they smile more, and you know, it's a combination, as I said.
Cascais has a lot of advantages, but what do you dislike here?
What do I dislike about Cascais? Wow, that's a tough question.
Sharp one.
Sharp one. I can say what I would like to improve, because I don't know if there's something that I dislike. I would like that that people in the interior have the same mobility of people in the sea level, you know, and they are all in the same territory. So equality again. And the mayor is reinforcing the new bus lines and the new buses in Cascais, and actually they are all for free. So all inhabitants of Cascais have buses, bicycles for free. So mobility is a good question, and we are trying to improve that. education, again, we are improving a lot education. We invest in the primary schools and high schools and also universities, so that they can grow as a whole, you know? So you need to increase education levels throughout the society. We need better salaries, but it's the country. So again, if we have more investments, more high salaries, and then a society that improves as a whole. So I cannot say that I dislike. I can say to you things that I would love to see and to see for them to improve. Yeah, it's more improveness instead of dislikeness.
I have very precise checklist because I used to live in the United States and Brazil. I changed 3 locations already here in Portugal, and I didn't find any. But right, 0 dislikes here. For example, in Algarve, it's amazing location, but there you feel seasonal changes.
Yeah.
It's overcrowded in the summer, it's empty in
In the winter.
Here there is not a touristic place like that is touristic place, but it is still very residential one.
Yeah.
So beside of that,
It's like I said, we build the territory for ourselves, and expecting that will be an external positive, external thing for others that others can see.
Could you tell us more about your lifestyle here, your activities?
Myself,
Yep.
as a person.
You are a resident of Cascais.
I am a resident of Cascais. So my wife and I, we walk a lot. We live in Guia, 2 kilometers away from here. So we leave the house and we go to have breakfast and then walk to the center of Cascais, here to the Cascais Bay. My kids, they study in Estoril, so picking the kids from school, going to the park to play a little bit. Fortunately enough, we have a garden, so we spend a lot of time in our garden. I love to read and to listen to some music.
So one day we can
Sitting
meet
there.
each other, yeah?
Oh, for sure, for sure. And I love to sit there above to read a book and just look into the ocean or listening to some music. But we have a lot of cultural activities. We have 18 museums, and we love to explore them and go to the openings of the exhibits. We go to the Sinfónica Orchestra concerts. Cascais has its own Sinfónica Orchestra.
I didn't know.
Yeah, with 4 concerts per year plus 2. One is in our music festival that happens here. So we have a lot of events, and we try to make the most of those events and bringing the kids along, of course. So we go to restaurants every weekend to have lunch and dinner if possible. So yeah, we explore everything like you do, and we love to live here.
Cascais hosts the Ironman.
Yeah.
I did half an Ironman in the United States, so I am waiting when
You can do the full distance.
I should
this
do
year.
that. I should do it. It will happen this year.
Yeah, we'll have both Ironmans. We'll be the second place in the world that has it, and we'll have the half distance and the full distance in the same weekend.
Only 2 cities in the world.
Yeah, have the 2 distance
Have to.
together.
The first one.
It's France, I believe.
Okay. But it's a hard race here
Yeah,
because of the mountains.
yeah, it's crazy. Someone that will swim 8 kilometers and then rides in a bicycle 180, and after that run a marathon. I believe that it's outstanding. It's taking the man or the women to the limits, and I will be cheering for you for sure. But you will do it with the best view in the world, because you will run here, you will swim here, you will paddle here in your bicycle. Yeah, you should do the full distance. And, we have the marathon as well.
Marathon.
That starts here until Lisbon.
Until Lisbon. Okay.
We also have the marathon if you don't want to paddle and to swim 8 kilometers plus 180.
Yeah, and I see the people who are driving the cars here. They are very tolerant with the bicycles, so nobody ring them. If it's slow speed, they just ride in behind you, and nothing happened.
Yeah, if you live here and you feel the atmosphere of the surroundings, and if the streets are red, that shows that bicycles should come through here. Why should you horn? Yeah, we have to respect everybody. It's about tolerance. It's about, integration again, and so on and so on. So if you want to promote a healthier lifestyle, you should prioritize bicycles, right?
Absolutely. And how many golf courses in the area?
7 golf courses. I started to play golf 2 years ago. I'm really bad about it. But we have 7 amazing golf courses. One of them is top 100 of the world in Oitavos, Quinta da Marinha. So 7 very good golf courses.
Do you feel the demand of immigrants from United States, from Russia? Because as I see, a lot of Americans start moving to Portugal. I can't say that it is like extremely growth, but yeah.
Yeah, I believe Portugal as a whole, it's very attractive to multiple nationalities. Politically speaking, we are very stable. In terms of criminality, 3rd country in the world. In terms of education, we are as good as any country in the world, at least. And we are going and investing in education, etc. So you can nowadays, with this being a nomad, a digital nomad, you can work everywhere in the world. Why not Portugal? Right?
Absolutely.
You have the best international schools, best universities, this weather, you can work from here, you are central in Europe, so in 2 hours you are in London, 2.5 hours you are in Paris, 4.5 hours you are in Russia or Ukraine, and in
10 flights per day to Brazil, to Argentina, yeah.
in Brazil in 7 hours, United States from 5, if you go to San Francisco, 11 hours. So yeah, we have a very good international airport. Here in Cascais we have a private airport owned by the city, but it's an international airport as well. So
Private jets.
for private jets, so you can land here and live here. So what is better than that? So I believe Americans, Brazilians, people from Ukraine, from Russia, from China,
From Vanuatu.
from for sure. So yeah, why not? You know.
And what about the healthcare system in Cascais?
So that's another topic that the mayor is investing a lot in the past years. So all our daycare centers that have the general practitioner when you go and do your day-to-day health things, so they are all renewed, 100% renewed in September this year. So we have our own public hospital, private public hospital. We have a lot of private clinics that have agreements with all the insurance around the world. They all speak English, and yeah, our system as a social system in Europe, it's very good, as you know. And in Portugal, it's tendentially free. So if I go to the doctor as an inhabitant, I'll pay, I don't know, €1, €2, I don't know.
Yeah,
something
an
like
insurance which costs like 70-something euros per month, and I pay 2 or 3 euros for the appointment. And the interesting thing that I don't need to wait a long time, so I can spend in a line. Yeah. And especially when I come to the hospital, I wait just like a half an hour. In United States, not for the camera, I used to wait like 2 hours, even if I come in my appointment time. So
yeah, there are different.
And it's very cheap.
Different systems. Some countries they have low taxes, but an expensive health system. You can agree with that or not. In Portugal, it's tendentially free. So free access, universal access for any kind of disease. If I fell to the side right now, an ambulance comes, picks me and takes me to the public hospital, and I'll have the surgery and every material that I need for free. And in my opinion, that is how it's supposed to be. It's like schools. Public school, it's for free. Universities, they have a small tuition per year. It's very, very small, so it's universal. And if you are good students, you have the scholars, and if you cannot afford it, you have scholars as well. So, yeah, it's for free.